the Los Angeles Bellydance Academy. We're happy that you're going to dance with us a little bit today, this morning. Jeff is here, so we're going to have some live music, and we want to welcome everybody to have a good time. Please remember to breathe a lot while you dance, and here we go. What you'll need to do is squeeze the inner thighs to make sure the hip is going up, which is a little bit, activated. And then from there, we're going to push down through the floor to find each one of those hips lifting up. Awesome, yes. We don't want to push the hips too much out to the side. This will be first a vertical move. So when you prep your knees down, this leg stretching up, pushing down to the floor, the knee goes up, and then you see the hip going up. So you want to flex the muscle inside your thigh and then relax that flex. Up, relax, up, relax, up, relax. Relax is really the hard part. So remember, once you push down, you're going to let go as soon as you push down. Wonderful. She us a little tired, right? So remember, we bend our knees. The earth is sucking a little bit of our energy from us, right? So we need to make sure we pay extra attention that the chest is rising up and the arms feel pretty relaxed. So the tension of the tightening of the thighs brings the hip movement of crisp, 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 crisp. However, I'm not really clenching and holding forever. It's going right up and falling right back down. So show me that, dancers. Right up and right back down. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. There's a crisp accent up. Now, I want you to take that accent away. If I could say it, you guys can do it. Bend down into the knees. Still squeeze the inner thighs together. There's a good point there. That we don't want to do this and kind of see the space between our legs. We want to squeeze the inner thighs so that you're kind of pushing the hips together so you can really loosen up that shimmy. Shimmy means relax, so a lot of the muscles inside your legs need to be moving around and relaxing. So here's my two legs, and when I do plie shimmy, I'm pushing my hips inside and they're making a tilt. So remember, my wobble comes from here in the middle of my legs, not from here, the out of my hips. Does that make sense? If you could imagine what that feels like out here or in the center. Excellent. When it's in the center, your inner thighs are squeezing. Shimmy still means relax. So as we work on a couple of our arm positions, we're just going to add our shimmy to that. If you feel like shimmy is making you not be able to do arms, then just stand up straight, no problem, but we'll just try to throw the shimmy in there for fun. About that as being the most important part of the sliding process. So slide is relatively easy when you just think, okay, I'm here on my right and I change my weight on the left. But we start to activate really the position of the body when we use our lat. So under the armpit is your latissimus dorsis. You're going to push that down on your hip. So we start off with 4. 1, push down. 2, push down. 3, push down. On 4, you switch. 1, push down. 2, push down. 3, push down. And 4. So really want to just focus right here on the body as the hips move side to side. Let's give it a try with Jeff, and then we'll just keep adding to it. 5, 6, 7 goes on, back, 2, back, push in the arm, other side. Now, I'm going to my diagonal, not really to the side. Good, let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, last time. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. Let's make it 10. Rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Lats and lats. Use your lats and use the core. Faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. Down, let go. Good. To the back. Press and shake and push forward. Right, so I'm going to retreat back. Hold the belly button in, heels down. Push the hips forward. In, push. In, push. In the leg. In the belly button. Push the leg forward. In and push. Let's go faster. In, push. 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 In, push. Back half of the circle. Side and side and so very nice. And pull, push, pull, push, pull, pull. 1 here, 2 there. So good. Let's double time together and pull, keep going. Pull to the back and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2. Full circles we go around and come. Breathe in and out. Good job. Taking your time. Breathe in and out. Double time. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, double out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold right here. Back to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that because we started the hip circle on the back side, we do them better than when we start hip circles on the front side. Because then we start thinking that we put too much energy into the front and really not putting energy at all into the back. So remember, as this movement is just like the breath, the exhale, the relaxing part is when we're in the front phase, and the big, excited, energetic, energy muscle part is in the back. So I actually have to fall into complete relaxation and then pull all those muscles up again, instead of what I think we do is like push and then kind of give up, and then push and then kind of give up, right? So we want to relax, relax, and we use the breath to really engage the abs. The abs are going up and in, but the heels are going down into the floor. So what makes this a big hip circle is that I'm going from the toes. No, I'm sorry, what makes it the hip circle, the circle part is hitting the heels, side of the foot, toes, side of the foot. My weight is changing in the circle. However, my hips are not really a circle. It's more like kind of a weird oval. Little forward and then big back. Little forward and then big back. Little forward and big back. So from dancers here, I see exactly what I want to see, which is not this one, where the hip curves around to the side, right? This is where we can create injury and we're not really square. Another way that my teachers would have said this a long time ago is think about your hips having headlights. Can you imagine? Lights that hit straight front. And when you take that circle, you want those lights not to create a twist, right? So from here, we're not going to go over here. It's bad for the knee, bad for the hip. We're going to have to, from the back side, adjust the position from the middle and almost push the hips forward from the legs. There's the difference. There's a moment that it's lifting in the tummy, but once I get back here, I push forward from the thighs. Lift into the abs, push forward from the thighs, lift into the abs, push forward from the thighs. So really keep the tension there. When we add this movement just to the side step, we want to create the crescent on the first side and the crescent on the close. So if you want to break it down, just open your feet and put your hips slightly forward, close your feet and pull your hips to the back point. So we're hitting the middle, other side, middle, and back, and now we go around, and step, and breathe in. Exhale, then pull, exhale again, and exhale and pull, exhale and pull, exhale, breathe in, exhale, let's go faster, smaller, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, actually tucking when I go around towards the back. So I have tuck under, around, lengthen. Tuck down, and lengthen. So now I'm going to pull in and out of my center, not around anymore, just straight front and back. And when I go into the back, it's like somebody pulls down on my hip scarf. Somebody's going to tuck it under. Yes, very nice, good. Good. Now, all we have to add is if I was standing here, this is a line, that I want to go behind the line and tuck, and then pull forward to the line. Change your weight, good. Right now, we don't want to just go straight down, right? Change the weight a little bit so that my hips slide out from under my shoulders. So here they are, it's like stacked ankle, knees, hips, shoulders. So my hips are going to slide to the back, and when they do, they tuck under. Good. Vilma, everything is perfect, but bring your chest forward. There you go. Tuck and keep the psoas in place, right? So just like when we went around, we were back here and tucked to do the circle, right? Back and tuck to do the circle. Now we're just going to go back and tuck from the center. 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 Good. So it's not enough just to squeeze the thighs, even though you have to squeeze the thighs. Everybody's just squeeze the thighs. Thighs. Can't talk. Thighs. 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 That's not enough. It's not enough just to plie. And it's not enough just to slide. You've got to squeeze, slide, and plie. Ooh, 3 things. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes. Boom. And you never get anywhere without trying. So you have to go boom to yourself. Just knock in a boom. And we say boom because we're going to hit that with Jeff's dooms, right? So we said boom, but we really mean doom. Exhale. So what's always the same is when your body is traveling back, you're making a tuck. Perfect tuck. Just don't tuck from here too. The upper body, the psoas, will be extended forward inside the center, so you just hit the hips. If you relax that, you may affect what's happening in the upper body. So to get that tushy isolation, it's not really an isolation because that psoas is really working hard. Excellent answer. Excellent. When I'm going back first into my heel and I'm rolling forward to my toe, it'll look like an upper undulation. So I exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Sometimes we work with flat feet, but then once we start to feel comfortable, we can start to use that little kickstand, but the effectiveness in the pelvis is still the same. I use the back to drop my hips under, and the forward to move forward. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Inhale, exhale, good. Exhale, yes. Exhale, good. Exhale, nice. The other one, really what I want you to think is it doesn't start here. I know when we practice, we normally go forward and back, forward and back. But what I want you to do is think this starts back and then breathe in. Doom, and down, and down, and down. This kind of eliminates this kind of like forward nothing action and brings it into pull it under, relax, pull it under, relax, pull it under, relax, under, relax. When you are flat foot, you cannot move as fast as if you started to point down into the ground. So real fast, my feet are kind of making like a teeter-totter, right? Is that the right word? Seesaw, you guys know what I mean? Like it kind of bounce from one side to the other. And that, when I do that, kind of implicates what side of my body's in action. Nothing pull back, 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 nothing. And by nothing, I mean don't overexert the movement. You're just neutral and then pull, neutral and then pull, neutral and pull. The other one is pull and then neutral and pull and then neutral. Awesome. Half of each, right? So I have one leg that's going to be straight, one leg that's going to be bent. The one that's bent is creating vertical movements. The one that's straight is going to operate all the horizontal movements. Horizontal movements are two different ones, so don't forget. Twisting happens on a horizontal body and sliding happens on the horizontal body, right? So I can do more than just one element with my straight leg. My bent leg only gives me one. What's the straight leg? What's the bent leg one? Awesome. There's only three directions that I can move in dance. Vertical, horizontal, or spiral. My straight leg does my spiral and my horizontal movements. My bent knee will do all the vertical ones. So as we start, we just know that we have our accents. Then we're going to bring in the second leg to create different spaces. Awesome. What we can also do is have a front, an out, a side, a center, a front, an out, a side, a center. And that's taking me to swivel around my hips as well. So let's follow Jeff's dues. We'll play it all out. We'll have some fun. And let's just switch over to the other leg as we start so we're not too tired. First we practice our accents. Up, 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 pull, up, down, 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 pull, down, up, 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 pull, up, down, down, down. Step to the back and switch. Up, push down, and hold, 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 hold. And hold, and hold, up, If I do here and here, I also have the figure 8 motion, right? So, sorry, I can't recall. Did we already do that right now?
Did we do what?
We didn't do this one today yet. All right, let's block these out, and then I'll add them to the overs, right? We'll mix them back together. So when we're taking our slide, we can see that we can have a figure 8, or just for right now, a circle within the hip, okay? So it's like a box. Here's the slide, here's the up, here's the unslide, and here's the un-up, right? Drop. Out, lift, in, drop. Out, lift, in, drop. On the droppy part, if you want to make it mwah, drop it a little bit down where I say pour out before it lifts up. Extra down before you bring it back and in. So I'm not just going down, but I'm kind of going like pull down a little bit before I bring it back up. That's what you do if you've already kind of feel like you got this move and how you want to make it better. All right. My suggestion is to realize that the goal of slide is not to make your body at an off angle. The goal of slide is to change your weight, and in belly dance you still always have a straight line angle. It's kind of an illusion that we would make this kind of shape. This kind of shape is made for pictures, right? Where we're moving through that shape, but we always end standing straight up. So be careful if you're doing your hip and there's a part of this movement that has this big curve. The curve does not go to the outside, the curve comes in, and then you go straight. So you bring the curvy line in, and then you press straight down. So let me just say it again. Try not to go curve out, because even the practice hurts my back there. Remember that the in is like slurping. Yeah, bring it in, so you have lots of in, and just you're controlling the out. I don't need to push it out and push it out. That's what kind of starts to make our bodies not really enjoy the dance as much as they should. So we'll have 4 going this side, and I'll stop, 4 going this side, and then we'll transition to figure 8s there. So just to block that down, we go in, up, out, straight line. In, up, out, straight line. In and up, and down. In and up, and down. In and up, and down. In and up, other side. You're already in. Up, out, down. In, up, out. Let's smooth it. Remember the straight line. picked up on it, that if you want to make it just go faster, you just got to make it super, super tiny. I think the best advice too is keeping the legs together from the knees to the hips. Just that alone is going to ensure that your muscles are moving tight enough and small enough. And then even for a grapevine, I could add that little belly dance element of a little round in the hip. I can't add that if my legs are open and my thighs aren't squeezing and kind of forcing my hips to change the weight around. So very, very nice. Let's do omis in place. And then let's, for fun, do omis on one hip. We haven't done that in a really long time. So we've already done we've done all of our omis, believe it or not. Because we're going to go together, together. That's part of our omi. But what we do is we take it like a stack. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. So I'm going to go right, left, and I'm tucked up in the front, down in the back, and then I let go, right, left. When I let my right go, my left hip is up, and then I come neutral. So my right is my right hip, my left is my center, my right is my left hip, my left is my center. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. You think of the square. Side, front, side, down, side, front, side, down. Good. And I even, like, in my mind, everything is like ing, 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 ing. I have to imagine that spatial in the room, because eventually we're going to be moving so fast that you don't have any time to think about it. Okay? So we'll start with the dooms, and then we'll move on, and we'll go faster, and we smooth out the corners. And then when we come here, I'll tell you what's going to happen before we get there. This leg is not a part of the omi. I'm not going to bend both my knees and do an omi. I'm going to have one leg straight, which means my omi is an internal circle just on that singular hip. Yes, this hip is going to move, but I'm going to keep the knee straight. I'm right now not passing my omi from one leg to the other. It'll be singular.